Hello everybody and welcome to 3D HP. Today we have the new laser engraver cover from Comgrow. Let's see what's in the box. And here we are. We've got the cover, we've got a vent, paperwork, pair of gloves, plastic corners, and all the aluminum tubing. And we've got the frame together. Okay, it's all put together. Let's take a look at it here. It's got a zipper on each side. And it's all plastic construction. It's Velcro on the inside there. I'll flip it over in a minute and show you. It's got a vent over there, which it comes with 4 screws. And yes, I dropped one of them on the floor and I don't know where it's at. It did not come with any extras, so I'll have to get another screw for that. Zip it back up here, and let's tip it up on in and look at it. Yeah, the frame went together very easy. The paperwork has pictures. I kind of figured it out. Different parts are numbered, but that didn't help much. But it didn't take long to figure out. And it's got a Velcro strap here around the bottom to grab the bottom brace to hold it in place. It's got a vent here on the side, which has a cover where you can hook up your exhaust to. It comes with 4 screws. I only have 3 now because I dropped one somewhere and I'm unknown where it went. But yeah, it's very lightweight. You can just set it over your diode laser, over the Comgrow Z1, or any other laser you might have that this will fit. This little tent should work great. But yeah. And it's nice that it doesn't have a bottom in it, because if it had a bottom in it, you have to unzip it and try to fight the laser to get it out of it to move it to your next machine, or whatever you wanted to do. This way you can very easily just pick it up to work on your machine or set it on a different machine. Or if you got multiple Comgrow Z1 lasers, you just put on each one, or buy different enclosures. So, but yeah, looks really good. Let's go take it to its home and we'll get some exhaust hooked up to it. We'll do some test burns and we'll see how it does. Okay, here's where I'm at on the enclosure. I've got my 2 diode printers here. I've got the Comgrow Z1, and then I have my Focus diode over here. This enclosure will fit over either one. I went ahead and underneath my table for my K40, I took my fan that was exhausting below the table out the wall. I went ahead and I bought a new style and I mounted it high. It has a magnetic gate on the outside with a door, so any kind of pressure it blows open. And I got the duct all sealed up and installed yesterday. And I turned the bracket upside down, and to back it up I used Gorilla Tape when I taped it onto the existing duct. And then I went ahead and ran a wire through a bracket so that just if that Gorilla Tape ever loosens up, it doesn't fall and break something. So that way it'll stay up there. And this is a 4-inch duct, very large. The one I have on my K40 here is a little smaller diameter, the style. But coming out of the Comgrow tent, it's a 3-inch. This is a 4-inch. So I'm resin printing an adapter right now that's nowhere near done. But rather than buying one online or printing one out of FDM, I'm resin printing an adapter from 3-inch to 4-inch. So hopefully here in a little bit, or later on tonight, I'll be able to do some test prints and see how well it works. So that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, this is a really cool tent. It's very easy. It's very lightweight. You just lift it up and set it on whichever diode you happen to be working with. And so far, so good. Haven't tried it out, but, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's got a covered shield on it. That way you don't accidentally look at the flash. It's always best. Always wear your protective safety glasses when working with any kind of a laser. But this particular cover here should deflect anything you have with it. And my animals, when they're going in and out of the doggy door, I usually put a piece of wood up here and block it so they can't see the diode, but having this cover will solve all those problems. So, really cool. So, we'll stay tuned and we'll be right back. Okay, here's my test pattern I'm going to burn from the LA hobby guy, Rich. I haven't done this on either one of my diode lasers. He made an awesome template here I'll be using. And then on my second monitor, I've got a webcam set up with OBS so I can monitor what's happening in my laser room next door to me. And I'm going to go ahead and frame the project. So I've got a wireless mouse here. I will simply keep it on the frame button, pick up the mouse in midair, that way it doesn't move it. I'll walk another room and I can frame out the project. So let me show you how that works. Got my mouse in hand. And I'll simply hit the frame button. Like my stock's just a little bit crooked. And that's starting at the bottom left corner. And I've got my adapter taped on with Gorilla Tape temporarily. It isn't quite what I want to do. I don't really like the way the giant ugly pipe works, but I'll use that for now. So let me go ahead and get this project going. Let me get on my safety glasses. Be sure you wear the proper safety glasses for the correct diode. We'll get it started so I can tape, and then I'll close up the zipper and we'll go from there. So let me just get that started. But this will be ideal just to drop from diode to diode, pick up the whole unit and drop it on the next diode laser, depending on which one I'm going to be using, and go from there. Or like I say, you can buy more than one tent, have multiple, and then you could always put waste gates in. You could put in gates where you could open and close vents for different things. That's probably what I'm going to do here with my K40, my diode, is put a couple waste gates in. I did print one. I may print another or just buy a couple and put gates in that blocks off the vent, depending on which machine you're using. When I turn on my blower fan, I've got a lot of airflow, but there is a magnet, so I basically just touch it and got a lot of airflow there. It's just not quite enough pressure to blow it open. The magnet's holding it shut. Okay, it's all done. Took an hour and 20 minutes. I smelled nothing. Everything was exhausted outside. Let's unzip it. Let's see how the test card came out on the Comgrow Z1. It is their 5-watt laser. It's like one little area didn't cut all the way through. My board is slightly warped. Could have something to do with it. Oh, nice. You can feel the depth on each one as it gets lighter and lighter and comes up. And this is from the Louisiana hobby guy Rich, his template. It came out really good. Very nice. So I'll just lightly cut out that edge, get out the whole template, and then I'll have one here for the Z1, and then my other diode laser over here from Focus, I can do one for it also, and then I'll have a template. I'm really pleased with that. Came out great. Yeah, and the enclosure done awesome. Yeah, it done its job. It kept all the smoke in. Any kind of burning debris got exhausted out. Like I say, I need to put a different pipe on that. It looks a little cleaner and nicer. But yeah, excellent. So, and I'll have a link down below where you can go over and check out Rich, the LA hobby guy, over on YouTube. He has an awesome channel. Teaches everything about light burn, and now he's starting to get into some other types of things, CO2. But Yeah, really cool. I really like this. Thank you very much, Comgrow, for sending this out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it, everybody. And leave a comment down below. The YouTube algorithm, it helps and slowly helps me grow. I'm slowly getting there. I've been putting out videos for over 5 years now. I've got like 300 videos out, and I'm barely crawling. I'm barely growing. So it'd be really cool if you like, subscribe, and share. I'd appreciate it. But thank you very much, Comgrow, and I look forward to trying out your 10-watt laser they're sending out and putting that on here and seeing how well the 10-watt does. So, very cool. Thank you very much, everybody, and happy laser engraving.